And welcome to those just tuning in. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and we've got no outs in the second. Bo Naylor leading things off and takes a strike. Swings through that one for strike two. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Sinker, low middle.
There's the strike. Rocchio, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
Sinker, low middle. Sweeper, middle inside.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Middle inside.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. George Valera stands in here, takes ball one low. Down to first, and he gets back in.
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
Nope.
Knuckle curve, low middle.
Swings through that.
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
Good job to fight that one off.
Sinker.
Man at first, one away. Outside low. Full count now.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And ball four, two aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here. Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Slider, low middle.
High fly ball down the left field line. And that's a foul ball.
Sweeper, middle inside.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground, 2 ball. Clemens to second, double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Guardians nothing. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the show Canada. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Miles Straw. That one fouled off. Check swing, and he went 0-2 now.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Down the line, it's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Runner takes off, pitches low. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead somehow, create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Into center. Base hit into the outfield. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0. Here's Luis Arias. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Coming around third is Jimenez. He will score. It's 5-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Parker Messick gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Slade Ciccone comes on now.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Line drive, that's a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And now he's picked off at third. Now they've got him in a rundown. Tags the runner. Runner goes again. There's a ball.
Outside.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Rocchio. And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Ball 1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2.
No, that's low.
There's the strike. Man at second. That one at 95 missed up top. 3-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Lined into right. Full extension, makes the catch. What a play.
We take another look at that great catch. On this turf field, you really have to be sure because there is no forgiveness. He sacrificed. It's going to hurt, but it was totally worth it.
Back here at Rogers Center, stepping up for the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann. Chopped out in front of the plate. Kirk throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Four-seam fastball.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Clement over to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Fastball.
2 outs, base is empty. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians.
Aye.
Sinker. Low outside.
That's out.
Slider. Middle outside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
The 1-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. The Guardians go down in order. It's 5-0. Set for the bottom of the third. And now for the Jays, Anthony Santander. Right side, hard hit. To first, one pitch and one out. That clips the corner. Okamoto thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. Fought off foul.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside low, and it's 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That one inside. Full count now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three-two now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Blue Jays go back now in Toronto. All set for the start of the inning. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians.
Ball. 4-seam fastball. High outside.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Middle outside.
And 1-2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Next pitch, not close, up high.
Slider. Low middle.
Swings through it for the K. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Now the 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Slider. Low outside.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Nope, that's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber.
Low outside.
Check swing called strike. And the count 1-2.
Low outside.
Ball 2.
Slider. Middle inside.
Got him swinging for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Guardians nothing. Bottom of the 4th, and now for the Jays, Miles Straw. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Way high with that one. Ball one.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
One up, one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
He swings and fouls one off. That one lifted to left. Kwan under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman,
Luis Urias. Next up for the Blue Jays. This one popped up. And that's the third out. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the top of the fifth. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians.
Sinker. Low middle.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Four-seam fastball.
Here's a 1-1.
Outside.
That one pushed foul.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league.
Ball one.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Slider. Low middle.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one. This offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
That's a ball.
Slider. Low middle.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. Low
2 down,
inside.
nobody on. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Bottom of the inning, Ernie Clement digging in. He's the league leader in batting average, and that bat has been scorching hot, Singy.
Yeah, and everything off his barrel is noisy, Boo. Gap-to-gap approach, stays inside the baseball beautifully.
Yeah, doesn't chase, doesn't cheat, just waits for something he can drive.
Yeah, I'd say he's the definition of a professional hitter. You miss your spot, you're paying for it.
Swings over the top of that one.
Ball, that's out.
This one in the air right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the second inning.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
1 down.
Up next for the Blue
One out
Jays,
man at first. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up. He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Nope.
Out towards right center field. 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Anthony Santander.
That's a ball.
Clement off of first with 2 away.
Ball.
Fastball is
that ball went out.
outside. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Anthony Santander knocks one out. His 4th home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 7-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Next to hit, Kazuma Okamoto. On the ground to third. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now 7-0. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game.
Your footsteps through the dark, the colors shape an amazing display, but Aurora's not as bright as your smile beneath the light of distant stars. The faintest traces that jade left to paint and memorize that I kept.
Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians.
Shortstop, Daniel Schneemann.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Tap to first, but it kicks foul.
Slider. Middle inside.
And now the 0-1. There's a strike at the knees.
Sweeper.
Probably the best
Middle
one
inside.
we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a
Ball, that's
teaser
ball.
just off the edge of the plate.
Middle inside.
That's ball 2.
Sinker. Low outside.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He's now struck out 8 in a row.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Slider.
The Jays up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fans another, and that's 9 straight strikeouts.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Ramirez stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Slider. Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses, struck him out. 10 straight strikeouts. Wow. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the show Canada. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Eric Sabrowski.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there. Well, these Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
In the air out to center. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Logan Allen, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Heron getting loose as well.
Ball, that's out.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. 1, 2, 3. Top of inning number 7. Stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo.
Hey.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Curve. Low inside.
Ball 2.
Sinker. Middle outside.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses. Ball 3.
Fastball. High middle.
Late swing, foul to the left.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
So now 3-2. That one
That's
misses.
ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Outside.
That catches the outside corner. Strike
4-seam
1.
fastball.
Well, the leadoff man
middle.
gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense.
Sinker.
Hopefully the pitcher can
Middle
get a ball on the
inside.
ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Hoskins wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. 1 out man at
4-seam
first.
fastball.
Bo Naylor at the
Middle
plate now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Low middle.
Comes up empty.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone.
Ball 1.
So perhaps he'll come back to it.
Four-seam
Still try to get that ground ball
High
double play.
inside.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Slider.
Really great change of
Low
speeds. He
middle.
goes off the off speed to
Ball
the
2.
fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
The batter number 4.
4-seam
Second baseman,
fastball.
Ryan
Middle outside.
Rocchio.
Ball, that's out.
4-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Ball.
4-seam fastball. High middle. Knuckle curve.
The
Low
2-1.
middle.
Popped in the air. Left field. And that is that. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tim Heron. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. All right, grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Double play ball to second. There's 1, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Liner snagged at first.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Blue
back, and a
Jays,
new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Patrick Corbin. He's been so good against lefties. He's 0 for 1. Jesus Sanchez now in the game as he comes in as a new right fielder.
Number 12, Jesus Sanchez.
Also entering the game, Addison Barger. And man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position.
Barger.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
In the air out towards right center. One away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Middle outside.
And that one fouled off.
Circle
The Guardians with a lot of ground to make up. And we're at the top of the eighth. On the inside corner for a strike. Corbin, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a sinker, a cutter, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer.
Circle change. Low outside.
Goes down looking.
The batter, number 10.
Two down, bases empty. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians.
Hey!
Slider. Low outside.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Slider. Low outside.
Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They continue to trail 7-0. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, number 41.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Out towards right center field. Valera settles under it. And there's one down.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back, and it's gone. Another homer, his second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 8-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last.
One down. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And that one hammered way back there. And a foul ball. Hit hard, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, number 12, Jesus Sanchez.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Foul ball. One run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish.
Ball 2.
Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Full count pitch will have to wait. Time called at the plate. Runner on the go. And a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Up next for the Blue
So up
Jays,
next for Toronto,
the shortstop,
Andres Jimenez.
Jimenez.
Well, he's
Oh,
just
that
given up
pitch is out.
3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
The 1-0. And he swings through that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Out towards left center. Kwan on the move to the alley. He's there. He's got it. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 9-0.
That's a ball. Ball that's outside.
Next
That's ball
offering
3.
is down low. Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's the automatic. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. That's not coming back. He goes deep at his first at bat off the bench. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add on. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip.
So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Logan Allen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for.
Whips it to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Blue
It's the
Jays,
top of the 9th,
number
and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brendan Little. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Kwan leading things off and takes a strike.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the 1st inning.
Cutter. Low outside.
That one misses. Ball
Sinker.
1.
Low outside.
Hey!
Sinker. Low middle.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
The first base
Low inside.
Next to hit, Kyle Manzardo.
Ball 1.
Manzardo.
Sinker. Low middle.
Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Hoskins pushes it foul. See, as an opposing offense, how aware of pitch count are you when it's early in the game?
You're very aware because you're wanting to get a good look at that pitcher, and when he's spraying it all over the place, you're just going to take your time, be very patient, and see if you can get into sort of those gap inning pitchers down in the bullpen because that's where you can really make your money.
So it's their last chance in this one. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians.
Sinker.
2 on, 2 outs. And a foul ball.
Overhand curve.
The Guardians down to their final strike. Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Blue Jays take this one in a blowout.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
11-0 your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Cause you're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. You're always on my mind.